Welcome back, everyone, to Betsson Group Live. Today, I have with me Head of Development for Gaming, Rachel Kohler. Welcome, Rachel.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited for this session.
It's great to have you here today, Rachel, because today we're going to dive deep into the product development department and learn a little bit about you as well. So to start this episode off, let's learn a little bit more about the product development team. So, Rachel, can you tell us a little bit more about the product development department?
Yes, sure. I would love to. So we have multiple offices all around the world. So we have offices in Malta, Hungary, Stockholm, and Tallinn also. So we're definitely cross-locational. We are almost 600 people. That's a lot of people. And something different is that before, maybe like over a year ago, we were product department on its own and tech on its own, and now we've actually joined forces. So it's a really exciting time right now for us.
So spread out at a lot of different locations then.
Yes,
very
absolutely.
What do you do? What is your role as head of development?
Ooh. Many things happening right now. But overall, high level, it's just really important for us as heads of to make sure that we are able to support the business and their strategy for every year. Also being partners and being the voice for the customer, which is really crucial. And, just setting the vision for our team and ultimately just creating a space where our teams are set up for success.
Yeah. And I know that your team is located not in Malta, right?
Well, actually, we are 3 people in Malta. So that's myself and 2 of our awesome UX guys. But the majority are in Stockholm and in Tallinn, yes.
Okay, interesting.
Correct.
What do you enjoy the most about your role, Rachel?
Ooh, my role. So first of all, I love gaming. I've been in it for a number of years now. So there's definitely the passion in the industry, that's for sure. But I just honestly really love working with people. I love working for tech. So for me, it's like I'm always learning something new as well. So that's honestly as straight as it goes.
Yeah, and you're heading up quite a big team. What is your philosophy as a leader? What kind of leader are you?
Ooh, what kind of leader am I? I think there's 2 things for me, right? I think it's really important that we listen, and just absorb as to what our team members tell us. At the end of the day, it's our team that really brings the value. We're just more here to support and guide and set that strategy and the vision, right, of where we want to go. But the second one is I feel that I need to create the space where people feel comfortable and can be their best version of themselves, but also their weaknesses, right? So we want to make sure that we coach them and they can learn and just move forward in their own personal growth at Betsson. So I would say those are the 2 things that are very dear to me.
Yeah. Great. So that's a short summary of the product development department, which is great to give us that insight. So we're over 600 people in the product development team, spread around 4 locations: Stockholm, Malta, Budapest, and Tallinn. So I'm curious to find out, how do you and your team contribute to the rest of the business?
Yes, I would love to share that. So we are obviously more areas, so it's not just gaming. We wouldn't be anything without onboarding or engagement, for example. But in our area, gaming, we focus on value streams, which are 3 at the minute. So, we want to ensure that our customers find games available. So we make sure that there's the product offering there. We have our internal tools to make sure that we can manage these games. And we're also responsible for the user experience. So we want our customers to have a great time when they enter, so to speak.
Yeah, great. Great, thank you for that summary. Now I want to get to know you a little bit better, Rachel. I'm curious to find out what brought you to Malta, and then I also want to hear about your career here at Betsson. So let's start with, how did you end up in Malta?
I moved here when I was 6. not on my own, with my family. So I've been here for quite some time, but I've also lived overseas in many different places, ranging from Sweden, the US, or Australia. So it's been really a great fun. But an interesting fact is I have actually worked for Betsson. I think it was in 2013. So I started off in customer care, which was awesome. So, I just got to be part of that experience of, just helping the customer directly. And that was just such an awesome angle. And that just shaped my sort of career from then onwards, right? Because you understand the customer so much more.
Yeah.
And then I rejoined in February last year. So I've actually just marked my 1 year, which I'm super happy about. Thank you. And it's honestly like, when they reached out to me, I was like, it was just a no-brainer. I've just had such great experience working here before. So I was like, yes, I would love to come back. And I just loved what change Betsson was making, and just really moving more towards modern software development. So I was super eager to join again.
So you started as a customer service agent, and look at where you are today. That's amazing.
Yes.
We are recruiting for multiple vacancies within the product development team. Rachel, what makes a successful candidate in your opinion?
Yes, we are recruiting right now, so it's really exciting. What we are looking for in our candidates, especially in gaming, we work in a very fast-paced environment, so I think that's just really important to know when you join, because then it's easier for us to kind of solve the challenges that come our way, because they do, and they come daily, so it's that positive attitude towards it. We are trying to build these autonomous teams, where we're really supporting from the outside. So definitely people who are, ready for that push and just want to problem solve things as well. And obviously, you need to be a team player. So that's what we're really looking for.
Yeah.
So, one of our principles is one Betsson, and we just want to do everything as a team. So I think that's really core.
Yeah. What kind of roles are we recruiting for at the moment?
We are recruiting for product managers right now. It's always so hard to find, especially with gaming experience. But you don't have to come from the gaming experience. If you've had lots of experience in other industries, it's always great to get a fresh mind to the team. So we're definitely looking for someone like that also. And software engineers, we're always recruiting for them, and our technology is always changing. So it's great to have people from different industries join us as well.
Yeah. So if you are looking for a new opportunity, you can read more about the jobs that Rachel mentioned and other vacancies on our careers page. So just go and check that out. So how does Betsson stand out as a company within iGaming?
So obviously our business is online fully. So we're constantly, looking at latest developments, and we're always challenging our technical capabilities, especially in this industry. It's ever changing so fast. So you do just have to stay on top of it. So, we do use the latest versions of .NET, and we're moving to the cloud, which I know multiple companies are doing also. But I think where Betsson stands out so much more than other companies is that, we have high transactions of load and high availability, security, and these things. And mostly, companies tend to try and focus on just one of these things because it's hard, it's challenging, right, to do all of those things at the same time. And I would say Betsson is doing a really great job at just tackling all of those. So we're definitely on top of that. And I think we stand out like that.
Yeah, thank you for that. Betsson is a diverse company with offices all around the world. And if you start working at Betsson, regardless of which department you're in, you will be surrounded by many different nationalities and have a good mix between men and women. But Rachel, what is it like to be a young woman in tech in iGaming?
Honestly, I have never looked at it that way before. So I've just always followed, what I'm passionate about. And that's kind of led me to where I am today in my 360 journey, as I've also come from a different industry before. And, at Betsson, we're over 60 nationalities, and it's so many different locations. So there's never that feeling that there's a difference between like a woman or a man in that sense. Obviously, we do tend to have more men in tech, but I just say follow your heart. Whatever you're passionate about, just go for it.
Yeah. Good one. Is there any particular project that you are working on at the moment that you feel excited about and want to share with us?
so many things, but can't go into too much detail, keeping it a surprise. But obviously, we are always wanting to offer more games to our customers in different markets and making it exclusive. So we're always trying to improve our product offering in that sense. So we do integrate with our suppliers. And for me right now, just the most exciting thing is we want to grow our team, because we have so much exciting stuff coming.
Yeah.
So that's currently like one of my number one priorities.
Awesome. What is your favorite thing about working in iGaming?
My favorite thing is, fun fact, I was actually an athlete growing up. Yeah, so I was a 100-meter sprinter, and did just lots of other sports too. So I was just naturally drawn to that type of industry. And actually, when I started, I used to work after customer care. I had really moved into sportsbook. So I actually have loads of knowledge in the sportsbook side of things. And then before you knew it, I started working with the casinos, the poker stuff, both online and live. And I just loved it. It's just everything about it. It's entertainment. It's fun. So yeah.
Okay, great. That's your favorite thing about working in iGaming then?
Yes. Many things.
Many things, 100%. So what would you tell someone who's watching this live episode and they're looking for new opportunities in product development, within tech? What would you tell that person?
So I would tell them the same thing I tell our team members. We decide how we want to work. It's okay to make mistakes. Things are always changing. So what's really key is that we have communication together and we drive this change together as an area and as product development all together. So that's the first thing I would say. And then obviously, again, I go back to my passion thing because I'm here because I genuinely just love doing what I do. So, if you love to code or if you love product, then this is definitely a right place for you. Yeah,
great. One Betsson, passion.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Rachel, for answering all of my questions and for giving us this insight into the product development team. I want to finish this episode with a few fire questions that I always do. So I'm going to fire them at you and you can choose one of the options that I give you and you have to answer as soon as you can. So no thinking about them.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's go. Front end or back end?
Front end. Super
Morning?
creative.
Morning or evening?
Evening. Love the sunsets.
Mac or Windows?
Apple, always.
Tea or coffee, Rachel?
I mean, I'd like to say chai latte, but I don't think that counts. So I'm going to do tea for sure.
Not a part of the options, but I'm fine with that. Favorite dessert?
Chocolate. Can never go wrong.
True. So true. What is worse between these two? Laundry or dishes?
I'm going to say dishes because I feel like laundry just goes in, comes out smelling really clean.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that much.
It's different with dishes.
Yeah.
Great, that's noted. Thank you again, Rachel. Thank you for coming and joining us at Betsson Group Live. It was so much fun to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
So guys, if you want to know more about the next episode, just go on our LinkedIn page and check out the tab called Events. And as we said here, if you're looking for new opportunities, you can go onto our careers webpage and read more about them there. So see you next time, guys. Have a nice day. Bye.